card delight, trading cards. It's time to join the conversation. Ready to journey into the trading card hall.
Good evening, everyone. This is Chris from Trading Card Talk. So this is episode 2 of our brand new podcast. So today we're going to feature Guzel, who went with his kids over to Tokyo for world premiere. So I think let's just introduce everyone first. So maybe we can start with myself. Hi, I'm Chris from Stormgate Games in Malaysia, and I'm the owner of Stormgate Games, obviously, right? And yeah, we're going to talk today a little bit about Flesh and Blood. And so, Jeffrey, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Jeffrey here from Invaders, and well, I think part of the Mistveil has just dropped, and everyone is really excited about it, right? And we have here our special guest, the FAB Family Fun, that actually attended the world premiere in Tokyo in last month, I believe. Yes. So we have here Guzel and his children, Mateo and Nevin. So you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi guys, thank you very much for the invite. It's such an honor. Yes, we are the Fab Fam Fun. I'm Guzel, and I'm here with
Bill and Nevin.
Hi, Matthew and Nevin. Thank you for coming on. Hope you guys will have fun today. Okay, I don't know whether anyone has asked you guys this as a family. So I'm sure you must have shared it before in other podcasts, but maybe just share a very quick, in 1 minute, how did you guys come to play Flesh and Blood? So maybe Guzel, you can start. And how you got your kids into Flesh and Blood? Yeah.
Yeah, I started around 2 years ago. I played first for obvious reasons. I tried for a set during just after release of Tales of Aria. I tried the game, it was fun, and then it was the community is also very welcoming. And then I saw there's a potential for my kids to also to play. They've been playing Magic and Pokemon before the 100 TCG, so they can play it easier to port their knowledge to Flesh and Blood. Then I took them playing during the Uprising set, and then yeah, so that's our story. So we started from Uprising as a family, but then our first international tourney is actually when Chris hosted the Battle in Kuala Lumpur. So we're very happy and we're very glad that we came there last October, and then we were greeted nicely, kindly by you, Chris. And it's an honor to be here to like meet you again. And yeah, so afterwards, after the Battle in Kuala Lumpur, we went to Tokyo for the calling. It's also our first world premiere, our first calling, and even our first trip to Japan. So it was great. It was a good experience also for the kids and I. We had a blast in playing this game and also meeting the whole community from all over the world.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds awesome. I wish I could have gone to Tokyo, but I can't afford it now. Okay. Yeah. So I think for starters, maybe you can share with us a bit about the experience, what it was like, coming to the hall, where you were at, the people around there. So we can start maybe with the venue. What was the venue like when you guys got to Tokyo for the world premiere?
The venue, I met some people that is playing many card games, such as Flesh and Blood. So this one Filipino family that told me this is the place that where all card games venture when they want to do a big event in Tokyo. So it was a bit of a challenge because when we get outside of the MRT, it was like charging up the hill. So we have to walk around 400 meters. It's a bit hilly, but then all of the big events in Tokyo happens there, the Takarino Baba. But it's great. The place can hold 1,000 people easily. It's the toilet was also widely available. So it's a great place, but for kids, and because I also brought my wife and also brought my mom, it was a bit of a challenge going uphill. But
Ah.
we had the education.
Oh, okay. Wow. Sounds awesome. Venue that can fit 1,000 people. Okay.
Was it like the calling Tokyo? There was like 1,000 people.
During the it's 800
800 ish.
800 people, right?
I saw the poster that they say that the calling was sold out. The tickets for the calling was sold out. So yeah, there must be a lot of people there from many other countries.
Yeah.
How do you find it? How do you find the people from like all over the world that came into the one place to play Flesh and Blood?
What do you think? Okay. All the people. Yeah, we met so many people, right? Like,
Yeah.
whom do you met?
I met Hayden Dale.
Oh, Hayden Dale.
Was something against him, right?
Yeah. I was playing Lua, so was he. He was really good.
Of course. And then we also met, of course, a lot of Japanese players. Because it's their hometown, right? And also the people, the American people, Rezonro, the people that we saw in YouTube, the people that we watched to gain knowledge and gain information of Flesh and Blood, we met them in the Flesh and Blood. So it was really, really fun.
I suppose that you met with James White, Uncle James. So how was it? How do you find it?
How was that again?
How's Uncle James?
He's friendly and
He's friendly. Did you guys
it's an
get?
honor to meet James White.
Yeah. Did you guys shake hands with him?
Yes, of course.
Did you guys get anything from Uncle James? Did he give you any special cards as a gift?
He was very busy. As we know, after now they have many cases, right, during the event. He was very busy. He was being ushered here and there, and he was being interviewed as well. So we didn't have much time. Even we squeezed the time when he was going out just outside to have a meeting, and then we just, hey James, can we take a photo for a bit? And he said yes. But there's no queue, thank God. So we didn't queue up to meet him, but he was still very, very busy.
Yeah. I think I actually saw James White the first calling I went. So I went to Singapore calling the year before, right?
Yeah.
And then he was there, right? And then I remember I also felt very shy, even though I'm like so old now, but I still felt shy. And then at one point he was actually walking from the entrance of the venue, walking past me, right? I saw him, right? But I didn't know what to say, so I just acted like I didn't see him. I walked past him when I first saw him. Yeah, I wasn't brave enough to like go up to him. Yeah. So that was weird. I should have said something. I should have gone out to say hi, but I just I felt like I couldn't do it because like, this is like the inventor of Flesh and Blood, right? It's like what if I say something stupid?
Yeah, but I heard also that 2 years ago from our friend, our fellow friend named Niall. He was the first Indonesian to go to the calling in Singapore, and he spent like an hour or so just to queue to meet James. And we think that we were very lucky. Last time we were in Tokyo, we didn't have any queue, right, guys? So just meet him and just take a photo, and then that's it.
Yeah, I think yeah, he actually had the meet and greet where people were lining up. But I just happened to see him because I was there to also try to learn more about the business of card games, right? And then after that, I didn't really play the event, so I was sitting outside of the hall most of the time, talking to like the distributor or some of the artists, some of the vendors that were there and all that. So trying to learn as much as possible. So they were. I mean, James obviously wasn't always in the hall, so that's when I saw him. He was outside the hall during one of the rounds for the calling in Singapore in 2020. In 2023, yeah, that's when I could have said hi without having to have line up or whatnot, but I just couldn't do it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll do it the next time I see him. I promise myself I've got to go up and say hi to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really envious. Like you guys got to go to Tokyo and meet with Uncle James, and here I am stuck in Indonesia. But I mean, after Tokyo, we also have the pre-release of part the Mistveil, and it is also a blast. It was also a blast for me, and How is it about for you, Chris? The pre-release. Did
Well,
you join any? How many pre-release did you join?
well, I had a pre-release in my store, obviously. So we had how many players we had? I think we had about 20 odd players, if I'm not mistaken. It was an odd number, but I didn't play because that day I just felt out of it. I just felt I couldn't do it. So I just ran the event together with my store manager, and it was pretty good. We did it more relaxed. It wasn't competitive pricing. It was a flat pricing
Mhm.
structure. When we pulled a gold pack, which I actually auctioned off to everyone. Yeah, because Mistveil from a business perspective was a bit of a challenge because of the 8 packs, right? And I wanted to give players the more packs as well, so it wasn't very profitable. So yeah, and I
Mhm.
didn't know what to do with the gold pack. So I just asked everyone, would you be open to just doing an auction? So I just did a simple auction, and I think then someone managed to obviously won the auction, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't the chase card that everyone wanted. But yeah, that's whatever was contributed by the community really helps the store. So I was very appreciative of that. Yeah, but it was fun. We did an auction thing, and it was a flat pricing thing. Everyone was just playing chillax. It wasn't competitive at all. And got to see the new cards, try new things. And we also saw, yeah, Enigma. Enigma is such a powerhouse. You've got a
Yeah,
good card
cheers.
to write. Yeah.
You found a gold pack in your pre-release. Wow, that was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. We opened about
I
two
didn't.
cases. Yeah, we opened
Huh?
about two cases, and then in one of the boxes there was the gold pack at the bottom of the box. Yep.
Ah, nice. I didn't find any in my pre-release, but I was quite lucky.
Yep.
I joined the pre-release in Invaders and also in other store Dragoons. The
Mm-hmm.
one in Invaders, I opened one Stir the Pot Marvel and
Mm,
one Meridian Pathway Cold Foil. So yeah, it was fun.
okay. Yeah, but I did
And
play.
how about
I did play in one. I did play in one. I went to somewhere else and I played. It was also a chillax thing that I played. Yeah, but my card I didn't get anything. Like I got some majestics. I got persuasive prognosis fall. It's not too bad. But I didn't
that's
get.
nice.
I was hoping to pull a new Marvel, but I didn't.
And how about you guys? Pre-release and any good pulls from pre-release or from Tokyo?
Yeah, I think we go back to Tokyo. I think the one who had the great pull was you, right, Mateo? When you
Pero kasaya, Tokyo, and school from stop recording now.
during the I can clearly remember the face because when we were doing the calling, when he pulled the Kasaya, it was during the calling, and because we have to register our opponent, I mean the people in front of us cards, right? When he opened it, like the face, the people around us was like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky!" But yeah, it's fun to see those faces of people that when we open some good cards. Yeah, but it's coming back again to Tokyo. Uh, regardless of what we pulled, we didn't pull anything better than those two legendaries, right? Two RRFs. But I just want to have a shout out to the TO, to Girafo, and also to the judges, and also the TO of the event during the Tokyo the whole weekend. Imagining a place that can hold 1,000 people, they were running 3 to 4 events concurrently. There was a commoner event, there was a Battle Harden, for example, and then there was a sealed event. Yeah, there was also a CC event as well. So I know that there's some negative feedback, but still, being that the game is still quite new with literal 1,000 people playing at the same time, it was still a great experience for us. For us, it's a great experience because they really help us a lot. They made us sit next to each other in each event that we played. So yeah, it's been great. So I just really want to uh, get to thank
Yeah.
get to get to thank them for the great experience that we had.
Nice. It's so
Yeah.
nice hearing your great experience in Tokyo, and I'm sure Tokyo will not be the last international event that you will go, right? You will definitely come to other international events.
Yeah, pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all of us will end up going to some big events. I got to save up, man. I mean, I'm not a competitive player. I really enjoy the game, so I'll probably try to figure out a world premiere sometime. Hopefully, sometime next year I can go and meet some of. I mean, all of us can go. Maybe we can plan to do that. That would sound
Yeah.
awesome, right? Yeah. So I mean, okay, Guzel and kids, did you guys pull anything during pre-release, or was it just from world premiere? Did you pull any
Two
good cards?
pre-release.
Yeah, you attended
What
two
did you guys
pre-releases.
pull from the pre-release?
No marbles, right?
Marvels.
Mateo pulled a legendary during in Tokyo and one legendary during the pre-release.
Oh, Mateus got good luck.
Yeah.
Two
Which was it in
legendary.
the pre-release?
Last
The Mask of Recurring Nightmares.
saya.
Yeah. The Assassin headpiece, I believe. Yeah.
The Mask of Recurring Nightmares, right? Oh, okay,
Mhm.
cool. I think I have to buy all my legendaries from the set, man. Okay, cool. So yeah, so during pre-release, what heroes would you play? I played Zen, and I wanted to play Nu, but my card pool didn't seem so good. And I didn't know what to do with Enigma because I didn't really study Enigma. So I ended up playing Zen. So that was the hero I played. Seems to be the simplest one to figure out. What about the rest of you? What heroes did you play?
Well, at my first pre-release, I played as Enigma because that's the hero that I'm building right now for the constructed deck, and I want to kind of have a feel around the hero. And then the second one, I played as Nu. She was fun. She was really fun. How about you, Nevin? What did you play in the pre-release?
I played New and Zen.
Nu and Zen.
Because
Which
you're
one do
an
you? Which,
assassin main, right?
Assassin
Okay.
main, nice.
so obviously
You
you obviously you like Nu better, right? I guess.
For Nevin, yes.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Who else? What else do you guys play?
And I played New and Enigma.
Ooh, Enigma. Okay. Which one do you like the best?
Enigma.
You like Enigma? Oh, now we know
Enigma.
we know who's the illusionist in the family. What about you, Guzel? What did you
Because
play?
even for me, I was really wanted to play Zen because it also coincides with our name. So we have a running joke here because my name is Guzel, Guzen, and then Mateo, Enigmateo, and then Nevin, Nufin. So it's like
Oh.
forcing for us to play each of the heroes, right?
Ah.
But then when I opened my packs, I had 3 Assassin Majestics.
Ooh.
And it's like, okay, I wanted to play Zen, but cannot. I have to play Assassin. So yeah, it was fun. I had the 2 blue Majestic, the Prognosis, and also the
Wow.
Bonds of Agony, and then also just a Nick in my pool. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
And then
That's a
I pulled
really
yeah, I pulled a kill from out of nowhere. Like my opponent life is still 12, and then I did the combo with 1 just a Nick and 2 hisses, and then just that.
wow. That's like
Oh.
that's an awesome card pool. When I played my pre-release, I had 1 Majestic each. I had 1 Zen Majestic. The one I had one, oh, I had 4 Majestics, right? I had one that the Mystic Defense Reaction. I had 1 Prognosis, the Prognosis one, right? The Persuasive Prognosis. I had 10,000 Year Reunion, and then 1 Ninja one. But I can't remember the card what that was. So yeah, anyways, wasn't the greatest pool, but yeah. Anyway, I still had fun, right? Because it was casual. I mean, I just prefer to play casually. So if I go to a store that has an event, I generally don't want to go to a competitive type store. I prefer to go to a casual play kind of store. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right.
Just may I ask you something?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Are you seeing a tick of players during the part of Mistveil? Because when I ask people around like the YQ in Singapore and also looking at the posts from all around the world in Twitter and also in Facebook, they're
Mhm.
also saying that there's a tick of players joining, and I think the old players that was playing now they replay again, jumping in the game. But in my experience, when we get back here and we join the pre-release, we saw new faces and also old faces that are returning. So I think from my personal experience, it did happen. But how was yours? Is it really more players?
I think this pre-release we did was probably the largest number of people I've had in my store for pre-release. I think I say I had 20 plus players, right? Um, And then yeah, we saw a mix of mostly mostly old players coming, old players or people already playing. So I saw quite a number of them come. In terms of new faces, not so much. I think I maybe saw one person, but I don't think he's a new player. I think he played before because I think he was based in Singapore or whatnot. So well, he didn't come in the end. Yeah, sorry. It was mostly familiar faces I saw at the pre-release. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's crazy here. It was in Invaders, there was 28 players joining our pre-release, and a lot of them are new faces, and
wow,
they're
that's good.
really, really excited about Part the Mistveil. And I mean, I also see in like in other stores in Indonesia as well that there are a lot of returning and new players that join the game during this period. So it's a really good sign for the game, I think, especially coming to the national seasons in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I think there are new players in Malaysia. It's just that I don't think it's like huge influx, right? Because I think
Mhm.
we haven't been doing as much in terms of the stores to bring in new players. I'm doing more effort now, and I think we need to do more of that. But certainly the new set is bringing people in because of the aesthetic, I think, and also the interesting heroes there, right? Yeah. Okay.
Also one of the
Anything
best.
else? Anything else you guys want to share about the pre-release? If not, we can move on to our next part of the topic. I want to talk about the part the Mistveil Collection. So I actually picked up one myself, and I've been playing with the decks, and I think that's a really good set to pick up. Especially if you just want to introduce friends to the game. If you don't upgrade the decks, right? I think those decks are really cool. What do you guys think about the part the Mistveil Collection? Did you guys buy it, or are you just guys constructing from your packs?
It's really good that it's teaching us how to play each three of the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, they also give the good package, right? With the box and all, with the playmat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good starting point. But you guys know that inside the Mistveil Collection, right? The 3 packs you give in there are actually Belgian packs. I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Cool, right?
I think it's a good move by LSS to include the packs in the this collection because it gives new if a new player buys it, it gives them a sense of like thrill of opening packs. And what is actually crazy here in Indonesia, one of the players that bought a Blitz collection box
Uh-huh.
opened the pack from it, and he actually get a cold foil Fable from the pack inside the Blitz collection. That is really crazy.
Wow. Well, wow, that's awesome. I mean, I pulled a Evil Speed Sleep Cold Fall, which is great for me because I play Techno Watson,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then
Because
someone else.
because at first I thought that the pack in the Blitz collection was kind of like uh predetermined or something because uh when people open the packs at first, we only open like maybe just one non-foil majestic, and then the rest are rares, foil rares. But then the cold foil just appeared out of nowhere. So I think that's an interesting way to really sell the box.
Yeah, someone else I know from the Partner Museum collection, right? They pulled a Enigma Marvel, the adult Enigma Marvel.
Oh, nice.
Cool, but I think it can't beat the Fabled man. Yeah,
It's
cool.
comparable. It's comparable.
Yeah, I think it's actually a really good set to pick up if you want to get into the game. Because I've been avoiding Enigma all this while because I felt Enigma was a challenge to play. So recently I just been messing around with her from the pre-con inside the Blitz collection, right? And
Yeah.
I think it's a very easy deck to learn also. I mean, not say easy, but you could actually do stuff with that deck. It's actually quite a decent deck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I did try the precon. It was really fun. How have you guys played with the precon?
We haven't, but we already bought it, but we haven't had the chance. But still, we've looked at the deck list and yeah, watch the videos from the LSS dev team, right? It was
Mhm,
fun.
mhm.
Yeah, I think those stacks are very well balanced with each other. So it's actually a good set to pick up, and you can just like sleeve them up and don't upgrade them and bring them along to let people try. And today I had a new player come in. Because I had the event last weekend where we did a learn to play in a tabletop international tabletop day, right? And then he came in and then he bought the during the event he bought a KO blitz stack from Heavy Hitters, and we then I was teaching him how to play. So I just basically played Zen versus him, and then later played a second match with Nu, right? And I find actually the
Mhm.
new precons, especially from outsiders, from history pack onwards, right? Those are
Mhm.
actually very good decks. They're actually well balanced with each other. If let's say someone doesn't want to get into the whole competitive scene, if they get those decks alone and they just don't upgrade them and just buy different heroes like a single use product, right? Not single use, but I mean is that you just buy that and then play that hero and then don't upgrade it and then just buy other heroes, right? I think these decks are really good because when I was playing against him with KO, it was a close match, right? I first played my first match with him with the KO Blitz deck precon versus the Zen precon, right? I lost, right? Because I ended up having a transcend card in my hand I couldn't block. So like we were close, we were 1-1, right? And the KO won. Then the second game I played Nu. I managed to fatigue him out. But it was still close because it was like single digit life. So I think these new decks are really good for new players. I think it's also really good for people who don't want to get competitive or just want to experience the game casually, like play at the kitchen table. Yeah, I think the new decks are really good. I think the new precons are designed really well, and I think hats off to Brian Gottlieb. I think he's the guy who's been doing all these precons, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good starting point for new players, and I really like the playmat actually the Zen State playmat. I hate the effect of Zen State, but I really like the art of Zen State. So yeah.
Yeah, it's also a good. I mean, for myself, the key takeaway is LSS learned a lot from their precons, from the debacle of the glistening steel blades, and then the around the table product when they have the red glittering thorns. So they
Mm,
keep listening to the feedback of us. I think the community itself, the players, and they keep churning out better product every time they have a new precons. Even the armory decks now, I think it's also one of the feedbacks that players have. Why we don't have any CC precons? Why only blitz decks, right? So I
yeah,
think it's a good, yes, it's a good step forward.
cool. Yeah, I
And I
think I
do like
think
that. And I do like that in the precon they actually include playable deck and as well as like exclusive exclusive edition of a card that you cannot get anywhere. But it's not really game breaking. The cards that are included, but it's it's kind of like
Collectible.
yeah, it's like a collectibles
Yes,
for new players or even old players.
yeah, cool. Okay, I think that's enough about gushing about the product. I know some people are not happy with it being like three decks in one, and you have to buy the whole collection.
Mm, true.
But yeah, anyways, I mean you can't make everyone happy, right?
True.
Yeah. So I think let's move on to our final topic about expansion slots. So are there any expansion slot cards that you guys hot for? Like for me, obviously it's all the Evo stuff, right? Like because Teklo Boston has got no arcane barrier. So
Yeah.
previously when I was playing him and when I meet a wizard matchup, I have to take away my gun and I have to put in an arcane lantern. So that means I can't transform. I can't transform into macropotent. Oh man! But now I can solve the problem.
Yeah, we have a mechanologist main here. A shout out to Gian. He is the first Indonesian to get the 1000 XP. In here, he's a true and true mechanologist main. Although he dabbles in rune break a lot during the high tourneys, but he was very very happy. He's very excited. He was like shouting when he saw the how many mech cards in the expansion slot. So yeah,
uh,
I think it's a good move from us. They're moving from the core expansion to the all our cores, but plus expansion slots, right? So there's no more expansion sets. It's good. But my issue is one day they will print something that is backbreaking. I hope it's it's it it doesn't happen, but now this is a good move. Rather than we have a set like DTDs again or set like the old set that is not draftable.
Yeah, I like the idea of expansion slot in that if you don't play any of the heroes in the new set, you still have a reason to find bugs or to find cards you need.
Yeah. I think I like the idea of expansion slots as well. Those are a great way to keep people engaged. And yeah, I think we because my store went all in quite a bit on Dusty Dawn because we cracked cases of singles and all that, and it was difficult after that now because I've got quite a bit of stock as well to move, and that's where I think that's where expansion sets sometimes can be very risky, right? Or like well, people don't
Mhm.
receive the expansion set that well, then also like people won't buy those things, yeah. So I don't
And,
know.
and another thing that I like about expansion slot is how they move the legendary and fabled cards into the expansion slot as to not make a negative experience in draft. Because
Mm,
earlier, when the legendary is still included in the normal cards in the pack,
mm,
it kind of destroy the draft if you pull a legendary from it. Like once we had a monarch draft and
mm.
one of our players just pulled a legendary and luminaries and stuff like that and just steamrolled us in the game. And now you cannot really do that, and it kind of gives like this level playing field in the draft or in limited game format. I
No,
think.
I remember because one of our better players, I mean, I think is the best player in our city. He pulled a Phantasmal Footstep right during draft, so it's an auto win for him during that armory.
Not only Phantasmal Footstep, but Phantasmal Footstep and Luminaries.
And he's one of, I think he's the best player here in Jakarta. So it's crazy. So it's like auto win for him.
Yeah, man. Luminaries and Phantasmal Footsteps in one pool. That's crazy. Yeah, but it looks like they're I think LSS is learning a lot, and I think
Mhm.
previous sets the expansion slots didn't have that many cards in it, right? But now you see in this one the way they did it, like I think that's a good point. They address the mechanologist issue for Techno Watson, for example, or anyone who does evils.
Mhm.
They had 4 different pieces of equipment in there, right? That was like wow. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from a ninja, ninja illusionist mystic type set. But then you see these cards in there, so that's pretty good. I think, yeah, good idea. Yeah, it's a good thing. I think they should keep doing it, so that people can keep engaging with the game. If they make every set draftable or playing to play sealed, right, then there are many ways that people can also keep playing without having to you know build constructed. For example, they can just play sealed, right?
But my one gripe for me during this step only is the three of us. We pulled three long. What is the
Oh, the Ranger.
yeah the
gloves,
Ranger
yeah?
arm? So we have a playset of the Ranger arm in which the class that we don't play. And it's not even foil. It's a non-foil three Ranger arms.
Yeah, that card has only 2 versions. There's a non-foil and a cold foil. There's no rainbow foil. It's just
Yeah.
those two. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I think anything else you guys want to add about expansion slots? Because my store is going to start our Blitz on demand soon, so I want to engage with players. So I think we can, if we can, I think maybe we can end here. I think we recorded about not too bad. We recorded about 30 minutes of content. I will see what I can do to edit it or clean it up, and then we'll publish as soon as possible. So any closing words? Any closing words before we close? Guzel and the kids, you guys want to say something to everyone who'll be listening? Hopefully within this week or next week.
I hope I can see you again, Uncle Chris.
Oh, sure. Okay, I'll try
As
to.
for
I try
me,
to. Yeah.
yeah, I second what Mateo said. I just hope that we can, all of us, we can play together in our next big tourney.
In the-
Speaking of tourney, you
in,
agree?
in the flesh and blood. Yeah. So speaking of victory, we're gonna have our first battle hardened here in Indonesia, in Bali, in I think 19th to 21st of July. So if you, I heard that Bali is really good this time around of the year. So if you
Okay.
maybe have some plans of going on holiday, Bali maybe.
Uh, yeah, I wish I could go. I mean, but the store is going to be really busy. I finally took the plunge to go full time into the store, so I'm going to be working at getting the store to be at a better state, in terms of sales and all that. I mean, it's business, right? Uh, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's very rough for me now personally. I would love to go. I mean, when I heard there was going to be a Bali one, I was like, should I? But I
You
think I
should.
should be a bit more
You
prudent.
should.
You should.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
You
Or
should
maybe
come to Bali.
I should come to Bali, or okay, let's talk separately after the podcast. Maybe we can book an Airbnb together, and maybe that could
Yeah.
work out. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. We can all go together. Okay. All right. So I think that's the close of the podcast today. This is Trading Card Talk. And this is episode 2, recorded on the 6th of June. Hopefully, we get it out in the next couple of days. It'll probably be a bit rough because we're still learning. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope you tune in and you
Thank you,
subscribe to us.
everyone.
Thank you, Chris. See you.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Card delight, trading cards. It's time to join conversation. Take a journey into the trading card hall.